Hello boys and girls, Mr. Unnamed here, and today I've got a threefer. A newly updated Falcon, and two new ships of a different faction I'm working on, but before that, let's go into some of the changes I made with the Falcon here. I eliminated a bit of the wing that was sticking out, and reinforced a part that had a lot of decoys sitting in here. Well, not a lot, just two on this side and two on that side to kind of help the ship draw fire away from vital systems. With the shield generators I have installed on here, it's also going to be much more effective. Pardon the stuttering in the game. I have no idea why it's doing this, but yeah, it's just annoying. No big deal. I added another hydrogen engine on each side here. One over here, one over there, and expanded the engine bay. I think it looks a little better now. It also has some additional stopping power, which is always nice. This section here, oh, it's a little dark. Let's turn on some light. This little section here, I'll work on it a little later though. I've also removed the doorway down here that led directly into the bridge. It's now solid, so no one's gonna blow their way in unless it's, through the glass up front. But this isn't a heavy slugger kind of ship, it's more of a interceptor kind of deal. I moved the door to the back here, and it's much better protected because these two Gatling turrets up here are probably gonna rinse anybody trying to get close unless they come in directly from the back. But even if they do, I've got some surprises in store for them. A quick airlock to get in, and oh look, an interior turret, ready to waste anyone who tries to get in. Now this is the main power section of the ship, a bit of a design flaw maybe, but they're gonna have a hard time destroying that. Now in here we got our cryo bay, enough for 6 crew members, the timer block and computer which controls the functions up toward the bridge, and we have our jump drives. Up here we've got 2 more turrets that will pretty much waste anyone who tries to get in up here. Oop, more lag. Anyone who tries to get up here and trying to run by to get to the bridge. Another airlock, and we are on the bridge. 2 interior turrets up here, which will do a very good job of protecting anyone trying to come through this way. By the time they're up here and inside the bridge, well, they pretty much either bashed in through the front, in which case the ship is disabled anyways, or they managed to tank, let's see, 1, 3, 5 interior turrets, in which case they probably deserve to get up here anyway. But with the ship being manned by 5 people, plus an engineer running around back there, I don't know, it's gonna be kind of hard for them to get in. 1 first aid section, a suit station, oh my god, words are not coming to me, and an armory. More lag, I don't know what that's from. I think I've got too many ships in this area. So yeah, little sunken control stations down here for the crew. I think it looks a lot better, and I'm able to put in these LCD panels with the script that displays all kinds of information, including inventory, location, time, date, how much my hydrogen tanks are doing, power readout, and a damage readout. I've got one of my small thrusters is actually damaged. I don't know which one that is, but it doesn't matter. So yeah, that's the new and updated Falcon little Corvette. So let's head back out and show off one of the a couple of the other ships I'm working on. I got caught on the antenna. Okay, moving up. This is the Thorne Industries Firebat. And if it looks like an overbuilt monstrosity, that's because it is. Thorne Industries is more fluff than substance, the rule of cool. And I'll admit this thing is pretty damn cool. I mean, just the profile is menacing as all hell. And it does have a lot of weapons. 4 rocket launchers and 5 Gatling turrets. Well, not turrets, Gatling guns. And it's all set to fire in a lovely V pattern. Let's get closer so you can see that. If it'll show up. Yeah, there we go. Those little red dots in the center. A nice little V pattern, making it pretty easy to hit any target you're even remotely aiming at. And of course you got the rocket launchers, which are centrally mounted, which makes aiming very easy. We've also got readouts over here showing how much fuel you have and what systems have been taking damage, as well as some decoy blocks hidden within the ship itself. It's a pretty cool little fighter. I had a lot of fun building this, and I might tweak it some more in the future, but I think it's pretty much done. Yeah. I don't think I could add any more to this particular one. It looks like some kind of vicious creature. I wish I could paint the glass white, but whatever. Okay. Now for the Thorne yacht. It's named as a frigate in the blueprints, but really, it's not really meant for combat at all. This is just to tool around and have some fun. Going into the small hangar bay. Again, not the biggest thing. It's mostly just for a small shuttle. It is pressurized, as you can see. 4 hydrogen tanks. I probably need to add a couple more into the ship, but doing that without messing up the profile too much is going to be a bit of a trick. Let's just come in here into the main area. I need to do some tweaking in here, but so far it's looking very nice. Let's go down into the engineering section. Down here we have the power plant for the ship. Everything's piped up and connected. Oxygen generators and tanks are down here. We have batteries to back up the small number of generators. Hidden jump drives, which is a pretty good idea. A couple of shield generators with attachments to make sure that this ship can't really be taken out, as you can see. More slowdown, definitely too many ships in this area. To the sides here we have crew quarters, which, just a moment. Still working on building this ship. Right here, everyone has a bed and their own oxygen supply. Not everyone has their own view. Boo-hoo, whatever. I think I might add windows for those quarters. Up here we have a ready room. Not a whole lot in here. I'll add some more before long, and those textures are just derping out like crazy. And the bar, front and center, because Thorne is a pompous ass who constantly loves getting drunk all the time, instead of certain productive individuals who prefer coffee because they enjoy getting shit done. Up here, go up the staircase into the bridge. Again, need to add a little bit more light because it is very dark in here for whatever reason. I tried adjusting the lights. It's decent, not a great job. I need to tweak at it some more. I could probably add a few more things in here, but for right now, this is the bridge. And in here we have the captain's quarters. A TV, which I should probably put a couch down here somewhere. I can't really put a couch in there. I'll have to move the TV and put a bed in here as well. But a nice view all around. Personal armory. The only bathroom on the ship, because he's a selfish asshole. A couch with a view. Not bad. Not bad. And that's pretty much it for the Thorne yacht that I'm still tweaking and working on and trying to figure shit out with. Once it's finished, it's going to be a very cool ship. Now, I didn't show you the outside very much. I just flew straight into the hangar, so let's go ahead and show you the outside. As I showed you before, this is the hangar bay. Very small. I could probably adjust it a little bit so it can accept slightly larger ships, but I don't know. I kind of like it the way it is. The engine pods kind of swept out and forward with these sections here hiding the jump drives inside. A couple larger cannons as well as some Gatling turrets here for moderate defense. Like I said, this isn't a ship built for combat, it's just a ship for showing off. It is capable of landing and taking off from a planet. However, it eats up pretty much all the hydrogen just getting up off the ground. So I may, like I said, have to tweak the engine nacelles a little bit so that they can accept a larger amount of hydrogen tanks, but I think this is good for now. Maybe I'll put in some ion engines so that it can run without hydrogen in space, but I don't know. This is probably one of the more fancy ships that I've built, and I'm not quite done with it yet. And this lag is just getting worse and worse, so I'll go ahead and leave the video off here. Have a nice day, and I'll see you guys next time.